Can you believe it? One day, all the creatures in the ocean suddenly launched a collective revenge against humans. Right before our eyes, a whale suddenly leapt out of the water. And kicked a cruise ship into a heightened head split. The adults and children on the cruise ship instantly plunged into the icy water, struggling desperately to find a glimmer of hope for survival, while rescue boats raced against time, speeding toward the scene of the accident. But unexpectedly, a large group of manta ray spirits appeared not far away, and in the next second, they launched a merciless act of revenge against the humans. The next day, a fisherman was getting ready to go out to sea and fish. He cast his net as usual, but when he tried to pull it in, he felt an unusual heaviness. He thought the net had gotten tangled on something, so he dove into the water to try and retrieve it. But when he reached the seabed and looked up, he was instantly scared out of his wits. At some point, a dense swarm of fish, as if gone mad, had completely surrounded him, leaving no way out. Next, the chef was about to prepare a plump lobster for a customer, but as he was turning the lobster over, he suddenly noticed an unknown liquid seeping out from underneath it. The chef's heart tightened with unease. Curious, he picked up the lobster for a closer look, but just as he was examining it, a jet of liquid suddenly sprayed all over him. A wave of disgust washed over him, and he hurriedly told the apprentice nearby to get rid of this creepy thing. But as soon as the young apprentice picked up the strange lobster, he too was sprayed all over with the liquid. No one thought much of it at the time. But on his way home after work, the chef suddenly felt completely drained. His face turned deathly pale, and before he could force himself home, he started vomiting blood. His whole body instantly collapsed, and within a few minutes he fell to the ground and died. And after the young apprentice returned to the dormitory, he experienced the same symptoms and, tragically, also passed away. In a single night, 2 vibrant lives were lost just like that. The news quickly alarmed local scientists, who formed a team and went to the seaside, trying to find out what had happened recently. But when they dove into the sea with professional equipment, they were instantly shocked to discover strange worms floating in the water, creatures they had never seen before and that had never been documented. But unexpectedly, just as they were about to investigate further, the boat suddenly began to shake violently, and the entire sea seemed to buoy, churning tumultuously. Moments later, the sea returned to an eerie calm. To avoid any further accidents, they had no choice but to suspend the investigation. At the same time, the group of experts investigating the whale's abnormal behavior was also about to face a catastrophic disaster. To their horror, they discovered that their boat had been completely surrounded by a swarm of whales. Before they could react, there was a deafening crash, and in the blink of an eye, the boat was smashed to pieces by the whales, vanishing instantly into the dark depths of the sea.